Hey guys, so for this demonstration I'm going to teach you the basics of how to create a branching scenario. And typically PowerPoint is known for advancing forward or backwards in slides, kind of like those old carousels with the slide projectors. Um, but what we're going to want is the ability to navigate around, not just linear, but through a branch scenario. So I'm going to start out with this blank slide here, and I'm going to go ahead and create 4 of those slides. For the background, I'm going to change the background so that it's more, I'm going to fill it with some colors. We'll start out with a red. I'll click this next slide. This one will be something of a bluish color. We'll do kind of a green. And finally we'll end up with tan, or maybe a brownish color. I'll go ahead and darken up this green a little bit too. Uh, anyway, it doesn't really matter all that much. But the point is that we have these 4 different slides, and now I need to create navigational buttons. I want this to be a kiosk presentation thing where you can click on the button in order to go to whichever slide you want. If you're on the red slide, that you should be able to jump around to the tan or green slide and jump back to the blue slide easily without having to go forward and backward through all the slides. So I'm going to create a button here on this insert. So I'm going to insert a shape, and my button will be kind of this rectangle with the rounded corners thing. And so I'm going to create a little button right down here, maybe like that. I'm on a PC, and so I'm going to hold down Shift and Control and drag this button over, and that's going to duplicate it for me. I'm going to create another button, and then one last button here. Maybe I'll spread these apart, and you notice how the spacing is not all that great. I can fix that really easily. I'll just highlight all the buttons. Make sure when you highlight it, it shows this little box. Make sure the box is completely around all of the buttons. I'll hop up here to the Format tab, and I'm just going to space them horizontally. So I'll click this Distribute Horizontal button, and that'll put some even spacing between them. Now I'll click on this box here, and I'm going to put, I'll put red for one, blue, green, and then tan. So I have one button for each of the slides here. Now I just need to hyperlink those. And so the 2 ways to do that, I'm on a PC, and so if I hold Control K down, that'll bring up the hyperlink. Otherwise, if you go up to Insert and Hyperlink within this links box, go ahead and hyperlink it, and we're going to, we're not hyperlinking it to a file or page. We're going to go place in this document. Since this is the red button, I'm going to click on slide 1, which is the red, and click OK, so that's linked. I'm going to press Control K on my PC, and I'm going to click slide 2 for the blue, and slide 3. Apologize for my neighbor doing some work. And for the tan button, Control K and slide 4. Now each of these buttons should be hyperlinked. So in the presentation view, if I click on this button, it'll take me to the associated one. I'm going to go ahead and copy all of these. Hit Control C. Hop over to this slide. I'm going to paste it in there. Kind of clashes, so I'm not so worried about, for the purpose of this demonstration, the aesthetics, but normally this would kind of bother me, having a teal with a clashing blue. But whatever, so I'm going to copy that there and copy that there. So now that should look kind of unified throughout. I'm going to go ahead and preview this. Since I'm recording the screen in a small resolution, I don't want the what is it called, the slideshow, to take up the entire screen. So I'm going to hop over to the slideshow button, and I press Control and click on that, and that'll take me to a mini presentation view. And so then it looks like it's on the last slide, which is tan. If I click over to blue, I should be able to hop over to the blue, green, red, and so you can see the links are the links are working. And so this is a branched scenario because each page has a link to the other page. And if I want to go from red to tan, that's from slide 1 to slide 4. I don't need to advance manually up there or manually back. I can just click interactively.